Right, hello everybody, welcome to part 183. Right, it's a bit of a change of plan. I tried to get this thing to basically get, because it's on day 14, not day 15, and I let it even poo twice and it doesn't disevolve in time. Basically, you can't, it's impossible to, even if I let it poo now, and then it poos again, it has to poo 3 times, so what I'm going to have to do is go the other way round. I'll let this survive, get maximum stats, try and do it without using any more chips, and then get some more chips. Def Digivolve to School Greymon, get some chips, and then probably get a different Digimon. Let that Digivolve to Sukamon, then use all the chips on Sukamon, get it up to about 500 stats, and then job's a good one. So it's gonna have to wait a little bit. So this is going to be me basically just training for now. Right, what did I get? I got an offensive chip. That's pretty cool. Don't explain. Choose a plan. 10-day plan. I don't cost 5. I know it costs money, but I don't care. I'm using some of that money I've got now. I've got money, I might as well use it. Speed the process up a bit. So I'll buy Super Carrot, Super Carrot, Super Carrot, another Super Carrot's 4, and then I'll buy Radish. I'll buy 4 of each. So what I need to do now is get my MP up, so I'll do 3 lessons on MP. I'll probably wait until this thing gets to like day, probably like 15, and then I'll probably Def Digivolve it into like School Greymon, and I'll try and get it to max stats without using too many chips. That's 2. Before I Def Digivolve, I'll obviously have to get rid of all those chips. I don't want to make him. The thing is, I don't want to get this too heavy, so what I'll do is I'll go with Radish. See if that makes him full. That makes him full, right, okay. But in that case, I'll train this up. So I think I did 2 lessons on MP. Yes, that's good. 7,000 HP, that's alright. So hopefully I can get this up to like 7,500 HP or something like that. Because if I get like 7,000, like everything up to 700, Def Digivolve, and then I get everything to like 750, 800, that's pretty good. And then I'll use the chips to make up the difference. I'll basically have to wait to see when Metal Greymon fades away. Then if I can Def Digivolve, how much longer School Greymon lasts. And then if I can get School Greymon to basically Digivolve to Sukamon, how long that lasts. So what I might do is, now I'll wait until it's like, because the tournament's on day 14, so I'll let him sleep in a minute. And I'll probably do a little bit of offline training. To be honest, might do like the first 2 days, and then I might do the rest offline. Get this thing to about weight 50, then try and keep it about weight 50. I think weight 53 might be okay. And then what I'll do is let this thing have a rest and then do some more training. And I think at that point it should be okay. I'll also get some more radishes. I think I'm going to need them. Yes, I'll let this thing have a rest and then I'll go and get some radishes. Let this thing do 3 more hours of training. And then pretty much we're at 8,000 HP. Right, I'll put him on weight 54. Is that going to fill him up? Probably not. Didn't think so. Yeah, this is a bit of a downer because I wanted to really, the plan was to really get metalgreymon to like maximum stats, let him get half stats, everything be at like 500, and then basically win the Field Cup, and then that's pretty much everything done, but that's not quite worked out. I should get maximum stats. I might not even have to Death Digivolve to get maximum stats. I might be able to get maximum stats without Death Digivolving. I don't know. So what I'll quickly do now is I'll get him train him on a fence, because the super character's still in effect, and I'll do 3 sessions on that. I could do MP actually, I might do MP actually, because I've no MP, I don't have enough chips for, so I'll do MP actually. Right, take him to the toilet for now, because I don't want him to like fade away too quickly. Because this is the second time you see when he goes to the toilet, and then you need him to go again, but he doesn't go. I swear if he goes 3 times to the toilet now, and then like, after doing this, I'll probably like end up like shooting him. That'd be so annoying. See if this works. That's the 3rd one. No. I don't want to make him too heavy, you see, so... That worked, right, okay. I've got to train HP this time. Right, so I'm going to quickly chop this here. I know this has only been about 5 minutes. I'll do this. I don't know. Should I do the same? No, actually, no. I'm not going to chop this. I'm going to keep going. I think this is pretty interesting actually, so I'm going to keep going. Because he's quite happy. Right, that's 3. So I'm going to rest him now. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll finish this day, do a bit of training, and I don't know what I'll do on day 13. I think day 12 and 13 I'll do is training, and then I might do like 14, like fighting. Because I think if you do too much training, it shortens your life anyway. So I don't want to go too mad. Right, I'll take him to the toilet and I'll let him sleep, because I think he did like 5 in a row there. I think that's probably a bit too much. I know he ate a lot of food, so he's nearly at 9,000 HP now. That is some quite magical stuff. You could probably just sit there and fight all the time with him, because if he's got that much HP and that much MP, he should be pretty hard to beat, to be fair. Gosh, winning the chainmail and Winston should be pretty easy. The reason I called this thing Max is because maximum stats. That was the idea of the actual digimon. So I would like to try and get maximum stats, but I don't want to use all my chips. I've done a test run. I have done a test run where I pretty much used every single chip I had and I got maximum stats and I still had time left. I think I was on like day 13 or something like that, so I had like 2 days left, so I don't need to use all of them. That's 4 super carrots, please work. Yay! Right, so now I've got these super carrots, I can train MP again. You know, don't think we have much time to do it. I think he's going to want to sleep in a minute. Right, that's 3. He's hungry again. Right, so this will actually be, so there's 15 days really at this point, and he's age 13. So I'll be back in a second, guys, and I'll continue training this, and we'll see how far we can actually get with this without using too many chips. So I'll be back in a second. Hello everybody, welcome back to part 183. Let's see what happens. Right. Damn it, I've got no food. Right, okay, I'm going to have to just feed normal food for now. Right, get it up to like 2-3. What was it? Then have a rest. Come on, I was going to say there, have a rest, do another 2, that'll be 700 on speed then. Then I'll probably focus on brains and stuff. Not too worried about HP, because 2 HP chips and boom, done. I've got 7 of them, so that's 5 left, so I'm not too bothered about HP. Plus I get HP up quite a lot, anyway. So HP doesn't bother me at all. I know you have to Def Digivolve to get School Greymon, so this is only on, is this day 14 or 13? Is this day 13, 14? Can't remember now. This Digimon's only on day 13, so I'm not actually that bothered. I know he'll survive day 13 and 14, so now I've got to like this day and another day, like pretty much guaranteed. There you go. I don't need much now. 400 and a bit and that's it, done. So yeah, it's looking good now. 1 out of 6 stats I've got pretty much to maximum. Because pretty much if I go and rest now and then I don't want to get it quite to maximum because of when he digivolves, it'll go up a little bit anyway. So I don't want to get any more up. Right, let's see what happens now. That'll make him weigh 55, I think. You'll probably want more food. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll feed him a super carrot. So because I did a super carrot, I need to probably do brains the most. I think that's what I'll do. .684, not bad. Right, so I'll chop this again in a minute. I don't want to take too many risks because obviously what I'll do is I'll do some offline I think until he fades away now, so. What's that? What am I on now? 800, 6666, okay. Still got quite a bit to do. So I think I'll do the next day offline and then I'll see what happens. So I'll see you guys in a second. Hey everybody, welcome back to part 183. So in between I've done a day's worth of training. So it's age 17. I tried to death digivolve but it doesn't work, so you must survive till day 18. Tried it twice I think it was and it still didn't work, so what I'm going to do now is get my food for the day. And then I'm going to go and see if I can get another chain melon. Because it might help later on. And then I'll do a bit of training on day 17. And then on day 18, I should get at least an hour. So if worse comes to worse, I'll just like use all the chips I've got left on day 18. Hopefully I won't have to do that. Oh, I better get some radishes as well. Hold on. Do. Yeah, I've got an autopilot, so that's fine. Splash some of my money around. My stats are good now because I've got like 9,700 on HP, so I don't think I'm gonna like fade. The battle should be quite easy, actually. Where should I go? It was in. I've got a feeling it might be in freeze room this time. To be honest. Yes, made it. I need to get to the ice sanctuary. Actually, I think thinking about it, you might have to go down. Or do you? Oh, I think that takes you down, doesn't it? I'm sure it does. So I wonder if you have to go this way to the ice sanctuary. I've not been. I don't really go to freeze room in detail. I think you have to go down, and then you have to go from this way up here. Yeah, that was lucky. At the moment I don't need to do any training, so I'm just going to like feed him the sirloin. I'm hoping, I've got a 50% chance, I'm hoping it's here. If not, it's got to be at the other one. Because I don't think it's allowed to do the same place twice, like back to back. So yeah, I don't think it'll do that. If there's a force field, yeah, that dimension. That was a good guess. I wonder if every 3 times you do the back dimension, this thing actually like resets. So because I only just did one, I think that's what must have to happen, because people are like, oh, the back dimension resets, but I don't think it does. You have to do it 3 times, then it resets. Because I've done one, then I've done this, then I think you have to do the other one, the mansion. And when it gets back to the fortress, that's when it resets. So you have to beat this thing 3 times. Oh, I need to change my moveset as well. I'll probably actually end up hitting my finisher in this battle, because I don't think this isn't going to do that much damage. Come on, finish him off, or at least hit him. Yeah, this is going to take about another 6 or 7 shots. How I don't know how I didn't get put there. I literally smashed that. Never mind. Right, hit him with another, that's it. We won anyway. Not bothered about the money. Stats help, obviously, because I need to get like maximum. This is more for the chain melon, to be honest. Digimon techniques. Right, that's level 1 done. I think there's like 4 parts to this. I don't think I've hit no. At least he ran off. That's one less thing I've got to fight. So yeah, hopefully I can get another chain medal. This will be another step closer to getting the maximum stats that I need. Because this will be like number 2 out of 3 then, and I've only got to do one more and I'll get more chips. So that's another victory. The good thing about winning fights is you're getting stats, so it's not just a waste of time. I got one offence, I got a little bit. I only need 49 on HP. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and get that HP chip or whatever it is because I know the game will just end up probably freezing. It's not worth it. Oh, I actually outskilled them for once. I think that's the first time I've actually ever done that. I think it'll be here, yeah. So this is... No, let's go for the chain melon, guys. I know I'd normally heal, but how good my stats are, I don't think I'm going to need to. So I think I'll be able to beat him. I know Greymon, I know he's not the fastest motor. Blocked it. This is probably going to win more for a fight, so I've got the power to beat him, but then I just don't do very well. I'm doing some damage, 400 odd. Try meltdown. Try all range beam. He does a lot of damage though. At least that gave me like 3 seconds. Wow. He does 1,000 damage. Well, last time he didn't get a shot because I think my ice attacks are so fast he couldn't hit me. These are powerful but they're not that fast, they're quite slow. So this isn't probably going to be as easy as like last time. Yes! I interrupted his finisher though, that's good. That would have probably done like 3,000 damage. That's alright for me. We're doing it, we've got him down by 30%, we are getting somewhere. I'm not too worried. He's got me down though to like nearly dead. Wow, he is fast. This is unbelievable. And you know you have to use a super recovery. There you go. Problem sorted. Yeah, it just shows you how good Mega Digimon actually is. It's too good, it's the best in the game. No one's like, oh, that Greymon is still think Mega Digimon is better. And this pretty much proves it. No, Greymon's not bad. It's just not as good as Mega Digimon. The only good thing is that he has stopped 2 finishing maneuvers. Ironically. I managed to swap my attacks around, but still he doesn't block. He still blocks everything. He must have a special ability against machine attacks, because he's blocking a lot. Got him. Last! Right, he's about halfway down. I think the only time I might hit him is when he hits me. I think that might be why I'm not doing very well. His thunder dust is so powerful, I have to basically block him to hit him. My finisher is badass though, that did a lot of damage. Been a bit patched for him, he's had 3 finishes and every time I've interrupted him. That is quite funny. He's knocked me out though a lot as well. I think all range beam's probably doing the best effect, because it can hit when you're not expecting it. That's why I think it's doing quite well. Oh, I'm getting destroyed. I thought this would be quite easy, but even with the good metalgreymon, if this was Mega Digimon, mate, this would have been well over. If I had an ice statue, mate, this would have been done and dusted. Not even. I would have probably finished this fight 5 minutes ago. That's how good it is. It's just so fast. Oh, he's finally going to hit one. Use 2 of these back to back, because I'm going to... yeah. 3 of them back to back. Probably 4, probably need 4 of these back to back, just so I don't actually die. Why is he not... oh, now he's attacking. Got him. Good thing my finishes is 1,800 and 2,000, so 2 finishes basically did like 18% and 20%. But it wasn't really metalgreymon's skill what did it, it was just more that he had a good finisher. I only did that, so yeah, fine, whatever. Right, that's a chain melon. So that's one thing sorted. Because I know this thing will fade away tomorrow, so that's one problem sorted. That's 4 chain melons I've got now, so that should be 2 days. I don't think it'll make a difference because I think it'll be day 20. I've got the last 9 days, so it'll probably fade away on day 20. Skullgrim might give me 2 days, so that'll be like 8 days left. Even with that, that's 2 days, that's 6 days left. Even for Digimon, I think you only get 4 days, so I think I'm going to have about 4, I'll be about 4 days short. So what I'll probably have to do is, probably get Skullgrim to poo, and then get it in training. Train it up to like a rookie. Or something, and then probably once I've got a rookie, let that poo and then Digimon Sukamon. get half the stats of that, and then pretty much just use all chips, including digimon chips probably. So I'll do 2 training sessions because we just had a big fight. Yeah, I'll end this part in a minute. Once he goes to sleep, I'll end this part. Oh, 1's enough, okay, fine. Thought he'd want a bit more than that. That's fine, he needs the toilet anyway, so I'll let him go to the toilet. Because he needs a rest anyway, doesn't he? So I'll let him go to the toilet, let him have his rest. I think it was day 14 when I might have gone, or 15. It might be day 15 I think when... day 14 for the tournament, it was day 15 I think when I went to get that... when I spoke to Mojimon, or 16. It's day 19, so Mojimon's had at least 3 days. The 3-day one doesn't take very long, but the 10-day one feels like you're never going to get there. Because 3 days is only like digivolving from like a rookie to from an in-train to a rookie, or a rookie to a champion, or a champion to an ultimate. 3 days is not that long, but 10 days is massive. It's like a whole sequence you've got to do. At least he's happy anyway. Right, I've rested him, so it looks like doing 2 sessions or whatever was the right thing to do. So I assume a little battle, a normal battle would be like, okay, but I think because it's probably a big battle and he has had to heal a lot, probably it's like having 2 fights, I think. So by 2 fights and 2 training sessions is 4. Right, this will be weight 58 at this point. I don't want to get him too heavy. Is that enough? Yeah, right, okay, that's good. Next time I'll probably have to feed him super carrots. Right, that's 900 and 900 now. So 2 starts are at 900, so I only need 2 chips. I've got 5 pretty much of everything, so I'm going to have at least 3 chips left. About the only stat I won't have any chips for is MP. I'll probably have to go and buy a load of Digimon cards and then literally swap them for just MP chips. Get like 1000 MP on it. I probably will have to do that. But I'm not too worried about that. If I have to do that, I have to do it. What I'll do is I'll save this in a minute, end the part, and then the next part I will basically try and digivolve to school Greymon. Because that should give me a bit of time. Hopefully my stats will boost, but even if my stats don't boost, it should give me like an extra 2 days to train. So it will give me a bit of time. I mean, if I had to use all chips, I'd need 4, 4, 2, 2, 5 and basically none, because I could do that in training. So I'd need 4 on brains. I've got 7, so I'd have 3 left. 4 on speed, I'd have 3 left. How many was it on defence? 2, I'd have 5 left. I've got 8 offence chips, so I'd have like 6 left. So my offence would be fine if I got a Sukamon, it'd be 300. HP I'd need none. MP I need 5, so I'd have 1. So I've actually done it. If I use all chips on day 18, I can actually do it. Plus I've got Devimon chips, so if it's going to fade away, you could use a Devimon chip, gets his stats up to maximum, and then it'll just fade away anyway. So my maximum stats are pretty much done actually. If I just use all chips in an hour, maybe scold and praise a bit, done. Right, at this point he's getting a bit heavy, so I actually need to lower his weight. What is he now? 56, lower him down again to 54. If he's still hungry, I'll feed him a radish. 54, 50, 52? Is that going to fill him up? No, right, normally I think when it does this it's 4, so if I go 52, 57, hopefully. Oh, and he's tired anyway, great, so that was a waste of time. So it's going to death evolve anyway in a minute. Well, he's weight 55 anyway. So I'll let him sleep, I'm going to end this part, so the next part is hopefully going to be a death digivolve into Skull Greymon, so I'll see you for that, bye for now. Hello everybody, welcome to part 184, right, so I've tried to death digivolve the thing, not happening. Not quite sure why, but try, and it doesn't like it one bit. So I'm going to have to use chips. So, yeah, fine. Now it's going to fade away on this day, so I don't have a lot of time. Oh, it's going to be tight, this is. Use another one. I'm going to have 4 brain chips left. Actually, I might not. I wonder if. Use that. But I think I've done 2 lessons at this point. Does anything else get my defense up? My brains up, yeah. Defense would have done. Well, I might, you know what, just use it. I've got 4 left. So that's 1 stat to max. Right, what's my stats now for MP? 8,000. So I need 4 chips basically. Unless I can get lucky and train it a bit. Put it on! Try that. See if I can keep 3. Because... what's that now? I'm going to need to use another one. I'm going to need to only have 2 left. Bit annoying. Well, I need to get max stats really. At any cost. So I'll rest him now. And then... I'm not bothered about HP because I'll train speeds and that will get that up. So... speed I need... at least 1 chip for, probably 2. Some of you might be thinking, oh, just wait until you get another Digimon, but my next Digimon is going to be Sucumon. In theory, really, you should really have about 700, then probably do all the chips. Some people say you can get maximum stats without chips. I don't think you can. I've played this for a long time, and I don't think you can. Some people go, oh, you basically let them have a rest, like when they're a rookie, and then when they're a rookie, like you rest them 3 times, and then you don't have to sleep for 9 hours, so you gain 6 hours. I've tried it, and every time it really, really, really annoys my Digimon. It's never worked for me. There might be a workaround to do it. I don't know. My Digimon only needs to poo 3 times to get maximum, to get to Sucumon, anyway. So, it's not a big deal. I'll probably get it to a rookie, and then once I've got it to a rookie, I'll basically just let him poo 3 times. Get a Sukamon, do a bit of training as Sukamon. That's basically the plan anyway. It fades away just about an hour before it gets to the night time, so I haven't got that long left. I need to probably do MP. Right, MP's max. Right, let's go to speed. The reason I've done speed is because of HP. So MP and HP are done. Right. I need speed. Right, what's my speed now? My speed is 967. Defense, right, okay, let's go. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved that and then got to train speed, shouldn't I? Never mind. Speed's done anyway, so defense. Because of defence gets up thingy, doesn't it? Oh well, never mind. Now what? So I need a bit of defence, I need a fence. Got quite a lot of defence chips, I'm not too worried about that. Got 7 of those bad boys left. Right. I should have probably given my super tower, but never mind. The only thing left now is defence. So I need 2 lessons on it. I think it might fade away just before we get there. It's going to be close. No, you are not fading away. You are not fading away. You can fade away. I think it will fade away right now. I got a medal. It did. I made it just. It literally faded away just as I made it. That was so lucky. So I literally got maximum stats and then died. It's going to be interesting actually to see what stats I get now it's reborn. Because I can't Death Digivolve anyway, so I'm going to basically get this to get reborn. And then it was a bit scrappy, but a medal's a medal. I'm not bothered. Because this is taking a long time, so it seems like Max has faded away. What do you want to do? What egg should I pick? I'm going to go for the 3rd one. Let's just see what happens. I picked Argument a lot. I don't really pick the 3rd and 2nd one that much. So I'm going to go for the 3rd one to see what happens. I'm going to call this trash, because that's what it's going to be. That's what I'm going after. I'm going after that cup, so I'm going to call it that. Let's see what the stats actually are on this thing. This is interesting because I've never had a max Digimon, so if you get a max Digimon you get this. Everything is basically 100. I thought this would happen. So everything's basically like you're basically a champ. You're basically a good rookie straight off the bat. So you're basically like 24 hours ahead, which is pretty awesome. I wanted to get a few fights in there, just so I could redeem a bit of my money, but the way it's going, I'm probably going to have to just like go down to like 700,000 and then just say, yeah, see ya, that's going to have to do. I have got some chips, but I haven't really got enough. I might have to even use digimon chips, because it's only 8 days. It's only 8 days until the tournament. Well, 9 days maybe. Right, what does this digivolve into? Because sometimes like that goes into that, so what's that into? Into that. So that's probably going to have higher brains. That's probably going to be high speed. So probably brains and speed will go up the most. Like if I train defense, I'll probably get like something stupid like 10. 12. 12's not too bad. So I'm going to feed this thing a radish straight off the bat. Right. And then he needs the toilet. Don't let it poo straight away, because that'll just be crazy. What I might actually do is add this onto part... I wonder if this would just be better to add it onto part 183, to be honest. Because this hasn't been that long. I might add this onto part 183 and then just call this like, you know, like training, max stats then death. I think that's what I might call this. So I'm actually going to add this onto part 183. Make part 183 about an hour, because that's acceptable. So actually this is not part 184, guys. This is part 183. This is the last part of 183. Then the next part, which is part 184, this thing is going to have to be trained a lot. So I'll see you for that, and I'll see what happens. Bye for now, though.